So the next thing I wanted to move with, we spoke about it on our last podcast, but I think we can never over speak about this issue of labels and artists in Cameroon and in Africa as a whole. So first there was this post put up by DJ Carr where he was saying that 90% of labels in Cameroon don't know what they're doing. I have also said that. Those who know me, I've had a label maybe like 10 years ago. I had a label in Boya. And I dismantled everything because I felt like I did not know what I was doing. I cannot speak for the other levels, but I think that we have that issue. If I'm being honest, I took a model from Europe where I was doing my studies, came back and I thought I would apply to Cameroon. And it failed woefully. Some people say, okay, no, we had an impact. Yeah, maybe we did. But the objective we were trying to hit, we did not succeed. That's because I feel like the structures are not in place in Cameroon. The policies are not in favor of the artists. Also, the artists don't yet have a culture of growth. I feel like everybody feels that I know. So because you can type something on Facebook and it goes viral, you are now a blogger, you are a PR. Because you can receive a call from an event organizer for a show, you are now a manager by yourself. So they don't respect people in their various positions and everybody wants to run. That being said, from the side of the artist, also I feel like the labels are not properly structured. So they are doing some kind of guesswork, if I put it that way. At least from my experience, I was just like trying this one, and it was not working. And then when it gets now where you have lost a couple of millions, the artist has not yet blown, as we call it. You look at the artist and you're like, your music is not blowing. The artist look at it, you're not pushing my music. Everybody starts blaming each other. But I just feel like at the end of the day, both sides have to work. People from the artist side will always say that, okay, it's the labels. But of recent, we have seen a couple of people left their labels, and which for me is always very heartbreaking. We have seen Renew. We have seen Asaba, which is in alleged that in court. We have seen Panchak, which they have said, okay. For Panchak, I don't feel too bad because I've had a good run at least. I don't know how the separation has taken place or if it has even taken place. But at least Renew, which of recent I quoted her manager where he was on Leonga's show and he was giving some good ideas. So I felt like that was a business model which maybe if they test it for like 5-10 years, it's going to run. Also, we have seen all of these guys like Ruga, Rema in Nigeria leaving their labels. I'm not worried about the Rugas and the Rema because in Nigeria we have seen that when people leave their labels, their careers grow and become better.
So
most. But when I want you to tell me those that you feel that their career did not become better. But from my own experience, I feel like all those who leave their like Whiskey left EME, he became better. Starboy is bigger than EME even. Who else can I even cite? That all of these people leave their labels. So I'm not when you are with a label and then you take time to learn how your man like when you see Jay-Z was moving with Damon Dash, he was learning the ropes. So when he left Damon Dash, he knew how to move. But when we have people we don't learn, at times there are not even ropes for you to learn. I always cite the example of Alpha Beta. When you left Salatiel, if they had a secret sauce, he would have applied that secret sauce on Kamani and Gomez. But because maybe it was some gamble, and I'm saying all these things are just based on observing from outside. I may be wrong, I don't know. So if people are coming at me or saying that you don't know, blah, 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 I'm speaking from just an observer from outside, but also someone who is in the industry and have my own experiences. So I always feel like all of these people who leave, it will be left them. This my guy was empty and Didi Bless and even the label that they had created, what was it? Omega. Where is Ewube now after that? So that all of these things, Gasha left Stephens. Where did Gasha go? All of these things, it always looks like when people leave labels, they have not yet learned what they were supposed to learn and they go and create their own things and then now it's just failure on failure and the industry does not grow. So you guys as artists and I think also, should I call it label owners or people who are in the business side and the show side, I really want people to give me your candid opinion in regards to these things. What do you guys think?
In terms of artists leading labels, it's a very tight and confused one for me because I believe if you are going under a label and they are putting money on you, it's a good place to stay. But nowadays, artists are on their labels, they are not releasing music, they are not getting paid that much. Some of them I don't want to call even artist name, but we see artists that are signed and they don't even release music for years and years and years.
You don't have to call him, just whisper my call. Yeah, just call. Yeah, go
There are artists that you sign and you don't release, the artists are released once a year, and there are artists that also leave the label and believe they can handle what the label does, but they cannot. They cannot. You are not the label. The side that a label pushes your song to be. I've been an independent artist all my life, so I know what it's like. For it's very difficult for an independent artist. So if you feel like you will just leave your label, especially never ever trying to be independent. There are some of these guys that just go to the studio and just sing whatever, and then from there they've never tried to push their own music by themselves.
So they don't know.
They don't know.
They
You get signed. You get signed from a label. You get signed from a connection. You get signed from inside a studio session. You get signed from maybe my brother they sing, or I know some person where they sing for. You get signed from that perspective, and then after 2-3 years, you feel like, oh, because people know me now, I can handle this, I can do that. No. Once you start paying DJs, paying producers, paying for promotion, paying for tours, and making sure that your music is out there, I don't think it will last more than 1 year in this crazy field, especially when it comes to the shooting of videos and promotion. Now, directors are only getting more expensive. Promotion is only getting more expensive. Platforms are only coming that you want your songs to be there. So, and if you are an artist, be the artist, be patient. Nobody wants to sign an artist and watch the artist fail. Nobody wants to invest money that they will not give back. They definitely have a plan that they want it to go for them to also make money.
Yes,
Nobody that doesn't want. Everybody wants to make money, but just work with the label, and then make sure that as they are making money, you are making money too, or you are making a name for yourself. Whatever the contract.
And they are also learning.
And you are also learning. Very important. Very important.
To start with, I think that we need to first of all recognize the media where we are in. We're in a struggling industry without structure. And even in industries with structures, there are two types of labels. There are independent labels, there are established labels. What I mean by that is, there's a Warner Bros, for example, that can sign anybody, and they know that if we release you, we have this place where we put you up, this place
They
where
block
we
you.
must make our money.
They already have their
Worst
shows,
case,
their
yes,
endorsements.
exactly.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, they make their money
Break
back.
even, yeah.
Best case scenario, they make so
Profit.
much from you.
Yeah.
Now there are independent labels such as Cash Money that started with BG, Juvenile, Lil Wayne. Those labels are labels that the person believes in it. The person that owns the label is believing in a vision.
Yeah.
The vision is not just for an artist to blow. It's for an artist to blow, repeat the process. So he's making money.
That's that secret sauce I'm talking
Yes,
about.
he's making money and investing.
Yeah.
Making money and investing. Take note, when it's starting, you must have failures along the line. The artists that started with Cash Money, that started and failed. The artists that started and worked, you see. But Birdman had to keep investing in the label. That's an independent label.
Yeah.
He's investing and finding ways to make money. He does not yet know all the ways to make money. He said in 2017 that he did not know about publishing. That's where him and the Wayne's problem came from. Just imagine how many years he had been in business to learn about publishing properly at that.
And I feel like Lil Wayne, they even benefited off the lessons Birdman and Slim learned in Cash Money.
Yes.
Which they made more money now in Young Money.
Yes.
And Drake is even making more money now with
Exactly. So as time is going on, the label is becoming more structured.
Yeah.
I want to say that we are not first of all giving enough credit to our labels.
Yes.
Exactly.
Because the labels are pumping in money with no belief.
Money that you cannot pump here.
That you cannot
No
pump
way,
in.
even your family put together,
Exactly.
your village people will not
Exactly.
contribute that, yeah.
Exactly. Years back we screamed at Bakari for swindling this, being a beast, being that, and he stepped back and the industry fell.
Hey, all those who left there, I've not seen them do
Yes.
anything the height
Yes.
which they were doing
Yes.
with the Bakati.
Besides that, he was bringing so much motion into the industry.
Yeah.
Like he says, slow motion is better than no motion. He was bringing so much motion into the industry. As he left, that motion.
Yeah,
died
that-
down.
And the thing I loved about Bacardi is he also knew music.
Yeah, he's not just
He
a
had-
businessman.
he had
He
has an ear for music. So
Yeah.
the music that were coming out at that time too, there was
Yeah.
not just it was good music.
Yeah,
that
good music.
That was music. It's like timeless
Music.
music.
Now, artists get to the space where when they sign you, you make a bit of a name and you think that you know what you are doing.
Yeah. Before, how long was Kosi with Big Dreams? Was it up to 5 years?
Maybe 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Beda's the only person that left the label and
Became
Yeah.
and has been consistent.
has been bigger than what the label made him.
So but now he's under his own level, Kosi.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think his partnership with one other distributing company like
Yeah.
that. So
Okay.
I think
So it makes it's
the label owning a label and also having a good distribution deal, it's a very important. It's very important for any artist because the distribution is as important as you making the music too.
Yeah, that pushed
Yeah,
it, send it out.
that pushed it out. So
Yeah.
it's good for Kosi to see him have a good distribution deal, and then he was saying independently that Days Priority spent like 6 million
Exactly.
just for that project independently. And then when I watch how other artists, just imagine if that's a record label, you have to put 6 million on every, and if there's
Every song that you are pushing out
every song that you are pushing out there, and then you just
Send
wake
on
up.
the video.
That was a
Not just
yes.
Yeah.
like the promos.
So for you to just wake up one day and say I want to leave, I want to leave.
heartbreaking.
It's hard, but we too don't know the type of contracts that these
Behind
artists
the scenes.
these artists have.
No, but artists want to hide behind the fact that they don't understand the contract, but that's cap. Reason being that
Why would you say that?
no, the reason I'm saying it's cap is because me being an artist, I've understood that artists mostly sign this contract from being desperate. Like Magasco said,
Yep.
Magasco blamed Bagari.
Yep.
Magasco knew very well that he knew what the contract entailed. He signed the contract, but he knew that no matter what, he just wants to blow first.
That's a
Let
human
him
being
first.
tendency.
Yes.
So you agree something at the time just because you want to start having your 3 square
Yes.
meters. So you have your 3 square meters, you start remembering that you have human
Yes.
rights.
Yes.
But at the
exactly.
time when you were signing that thing, you knew that maybe it was
Exactly.
not favoring you or the way you wanted. You just signed it because, and somehow I feel like that also dishonest because you're taking advantage of that person's money at that time.
Yes.
Now when you are now stable, you start claiming your rights. But
Yes.
why did you not claim your rights from the beginning?
I think that they know what is involved
In the
these
contract, yeah.
contracts. Now, when the contracts mature, when they start seeing revenue coming in,
They
they
question
now
things.
start questioning, start asking questions, and those questions are supposed to be asked before the money starts coming in. That's
Okay.
when those questions are relevant to be asked.
Yeah, so for me, this is one of those things I've spoken a lot about, and I tell people I speak about it because I'm very passionate about music, and I've told people like the last podcast I was telling some of the artists on board, I was telling them, I've said I will not sign no artists again till I've understood the music business end to end. By end to end, I mean like I know how to record you, and I know how to make. If I put 1 million to record you, I know how to make 5 million at the end of the chain. Till I can do that end to end, I'm not going to sign anybody because it's a setup for failure.
It's a bit this second stage, this space where we're even in this new record label. Imagine a record label signing the first artist, and the first artist succeeding to reach a space. Let's take Daphne for example.
Yeah.
Panchak for example. They get to a certain space, and when they get to that space, one or two things make them leave the label. When they leave the label now, trust me, that the owner of that label cannot have the same energy in the second artist as he had
with the
in the first artist.
Yeah.
Because he's like, this same thing can come and
Not
happen
that
again.
maybe
Some-
it's
some-
a fact.
Yeah, some will even struggle to result into, let me better do it for my girl or for my
Somebody
for
that
my
is
family,
here.
so that even if the person wants to leave another
It's still my
instance,
family, it's still my girl.
So they even result to
And that's why I was telling, like, it's heartbreaking because I feel like I was talking with some other stakeholders in the industry and I was telling them, they complained that I'm no longer investing in entertainment like before. And I was telling them, like, yes, I agree. I'm not even trying to deny that fact. But it's some kind of trauma from the past.
Yeah.
When you have spent some money here and there, some people feel like, I remember like when one of this girl was her name, Kamani, went on an interview on Lyonga's show and said that they have not given her, she had never had 25 francs.
Yes.
And I was saying that yes, maybe it's just hyperbole exaggeration just for effect, but it's heartbreaking because if Mr. Leo maybe had this 1 million and he sacrificed 500,000 to put in your career, 500,000 is not much. But I don't think Mr. Leo has that much money. That even if he puts 500,000 in your career, you go and say he has not put 25 or you have not seen 25, it's very heartbreaking. So for my small money, exactly. My small money I put in entertainment, I really felt like it was money which I would have used to do many things on my life.
For sure.
By putting entertainment and then now I don't have feedback and then now the worst part is if those people you were trying to invest in they are disrespectful about it. You are not even asking for profit, but at least if the person that because I remember one time I was telling the artist like
You're asking to even generate value from
even if
the
it's
person.
not profit.
So you can even say, bro,
We did this.
we did like Banky W can say, okay,
My run with
I
whiskey.
cannot afford you today whiskey.
Yeah.
But I have so and so events that I would like you to be part of. Out
Oh.
of that mutual respect,
You show up.
you show up.
So there's some of those
But
things
they
in the
don't do that
industry
yet.
we don't build and I said that's what's killing Cameroon.
That's what
Kenny's music started with the Two-Face and the rest. More hits came with the Dibanche and the Don Jazzies
I think we are
and they have been building.
I think it's now that we are understanding the importance of building.
Exactly, that's what I was going at.
Yeah, I think
We are not building.
I think it's now that
Investing.
everybody is trying to build. There's more business. Well, there are times that a label sign artists that we don't even see the music. You understand? Artists also need time to mature, grow their talent, grow their music.
Artist
You
development.
find your own self,
Your
your
voice,
own space, and your own space too. And we don't even see that with the artists too.
Yeah.
So, as much as the blame goes to artists, I believe record label to also try to go an artist or the way you want that artist to be, or the vision that you have that artist.
Don Jazzy has an academy. Wow. He has artists that he can release till 2030. That's, I mean, like, you know that when Don Jazzy puts an artist that is going to blow, it's not even, we're not debating that. He has had back-to-back successful artists and waves of artists. So if we don't build, and I feel like the person who would have helped us with that, I've not an experience with Bakati. I've heard people say a lot of negative about him, but I feel like that's one of those people. If he mastered that sauce in Cameroon, he would have had that formula that he can take and put and they blow, take and put and blow.
He had, I think he did. It's just the negative energy that came
and killed it.
With the fact that he was making so much profit.
Another person I think can have that sauce is Salatel. I don't know. It's like he's not that interested in management. I don't know. I'm just saying. Because looking at the run he had with Askia, Bless B, Mr.
Have you
Liu,
noticed that anybody that becomes a boss in a record label gets hated?
Of course.
Not in the record label, in life.
In life.
Human beings don't want to be told what to do and how to.
Exactly. There are just some people that cannot deal with that hate.
People
okay.
Yeah, there are just some. There are just rather there.
People generally act as if you are investing not to make a profit.
Yes.
Like,
as if you are investing and you should not make a profit.
When you make a profit, you're exploiting them.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Anyway, we have discussed on this topic, and as I said, we're just having these opinions just so people learn from them. And people in the comment section are going to give their feedback. And I know, with Chakara TV, we usually have people out of Cameroon, across Africa, giving feedback. They might not even know this particular context, but I think they will relate.
Yeah, they will relate.
Other African countries are facing this at different stages, but they're all facing it. Yeah. There's something which is a little bit funny. I just wanted us to have that light break now before we transition to the other sections.
Artists leave labels. Feel everywhere. It's not in Nigeria.
Okay, yes, you said that. Which case can you remember in Nigeria? Which?
How do you call it? YC.
Okay, I'm not sure.
Corredo Bello.
No, but Corredo
left.
Corredo left because he had a profession, right? I hate that.
No, but no matter. But he's still singing, right?
Yeah.
My point is, a lot of them leave.
Okay, yeah.
Without understanding what.
Even this guy, Brimo.
There are so many of
Brimo who left Chocolate
City.
So many of them. Yeah, it's true.
We need to appreciate what the labels
are doing.
True.
Okay, so this is now fun, but I just want you guys also give me your feedback as artists.
Just my opinion.